Glad to have you with us from Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, as we are set for a showdown in the Reliaquest Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Red Wolves offense will get first crack at it here. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. The Red Wolves in the hurry-up. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Up-tempo for the offense.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Snagged in the middle. It's Webb. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Red Wolves can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the running back. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. The Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the catch. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Looking downfield on first down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. He's already been, now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of damage on the offensive side of the football.
The Red Wolves pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And this defense has kind of been up and down on this opening drive, right? That's their second sack, which is good. They need more of those plays, but they've given up a lot of yards. Down here, this part of the field, man, this defense is going to have to find a way to make a few more plays to keep them out of the end zone.
And the Red Wolves with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give on the inside. Runs through the tackle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Here's the pressure. And it's incomplete on third down.
We're still early in this ball game, but this QB has been hit several times already, been sacked. This is one of those games that the ice bath is going to be your friend afterwards. We're just getting started. It's still in the first quarter, for goodness sakes.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys...
There he goes! Got the first down. Looking for more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll ride the hot hand. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. The Badgers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Here on 3rd down. They'll try to pop the draw. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And the Badgers will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. First play of the drive, wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Grab near the marker. It's Webb. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Red Wolves will hustle to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Webb. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Red Wolves are marching down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his tight end. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Red Wolves with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw again. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
Catch in the middle, it's Webb. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Red Wolves come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Send the tight end in motion. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Arkansas State! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. The Badgers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Here he goes breaking the pocket. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. The Red Wolves want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Red Wolves line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Red Wolves decide to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Out of the gun, the inside give. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback making checks. To the air. It's Magoo. Dances away. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Watts. And they're able to get him on the ground. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. Strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the... how to go get it and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Off play action on first down. Hauls it in. Great move. Now he's got room. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Red Wolves are in the hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Connection to the right. He was trying to get it to... but the defense stands tall, and they force a 4th and short. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that curler.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the boot, looking for his man. Now he's going to break the pocket. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Swings it out to his running back. Really? Job by the defense. A negative play on third down. The Badgers will punt this one away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for them.
The Red Wolves want to move quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got him in the flat. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Red Wolves will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Facing a third and long. Looking downfield, it's Magoo. Finds his man, it's Moffitt. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. And the returner goes down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Give to the running back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to be like, listen, O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Moffitt. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Badgers in a good spot here with second and short. Trying play action. Fires left. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a fifth. Grab near the marker, it's Bass. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Magoo. Got it in the middle, it's Bass. They pick up the first down, they'll mark him at the 34. Gotta be expeditious here. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. How about that job to get down in the nick of time to avoid the big hit? We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Reese, 2 quarters in the books in the Reliaquest Bowl. A couple of teams who have battled their way here, looking to bring home some hardware for the trophy case.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Starting this third quarter on the ground. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air, or you've got to be more physical up front.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Back to throw, it's Magoo. Under fire. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. Off the play fake on first down. Stopped after making the catch. And the Red Wolves moving quickly to the line.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. The Red Wolves come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll throw on third down. Throws to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range. They dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Oh, they're after him. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Right on the money. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The RPO, it's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
To the air, it's Magoo. They get to him as he throws. Wide open downfield. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. He's open on the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
The give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for space. It's Powell. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Pressure coming. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Good right down the boulevard. This is now a 7-point game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Flanagan. Executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. And the Red Wolves racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
The give on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's a heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Red Wolves will send out the punt unit. Why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. They'll move the wide receiver. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Magoo. It's complete to the right. Breaks into the open. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the pressure is coming in, and get him again.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs.
That is a great job by this defense. Big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Here comes the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. We've reached the break, and Arkansas State has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. And the Red Wolves send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Oh, he wants it all. Snags it inside the 20. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the... And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His 2nd big game-changing play in this football game.
The give. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. The Red Wolves headed quickly to the line.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
Rides the back on the option, the give. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Red Wolves line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Just needs a crack to get a return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
To the air, it's Magoo. Under fire! And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Just feeds the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And that was good deep.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires downfield. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, need to keep that drive alive.
And that's such a good job by this defense. This offense is trying to find a spark, trying to get back in this football game. They're trying to be aggressive. The defense answers, and now you put your offense in a beautiful position to go out, execute a really good drive, and put a little distance between the other squad.
The Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Hand off from the gun. Creates a little space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Here's the pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little bit further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a two-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Looking to pass, it's Magoo. He lets one fly deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. It's incomplete, and they desperately... needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
It was a massive missed opportunity failing on that fourth down, so they're trailing. There's a little bit less than 3 minutes to go here. Their defense has got to be able to get the ball back here quickly for them to have any shot.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clobbered.
Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on third and long. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking to the big tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. After picking up the first down, they still have to move quickly here. Bringing the heat. Comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moffitt. Good, solid tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Magoo. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. Oh, that was a pretty